Are you building battle-ready bonds with a brother in the faith? Welcome to the Daily Devo. I, of course, am Vince Miller. This week we are in 1 Samuel chapter 20. I've titled this chapter, Friendship and Loyalty in Your Adversity. So in yesterday's Devo, David and Jonathan made this big vow together, and today they're going to devise a way to communicate and execute it and even understand the intentions of King Saul in verses 18 through 23. Let me read the text here. Then Jonathan said to him, that is to David, "Tomorrow is the new moon, and you will be missed because your seat will be empty. On the third day, go down quickly to the place where you hid yourself when the matter was in hand and remain beside the stone heap." So clearly there's this big stone contraption where David's going to hide himself that they're familiar with. "And I will shoot 3 arrows to the side of it as though I shoot at a mark." So he's doing some target practice. "And behold, I will send the boy," so he has a servant because he's wealthy. He's in a king's house, so he's wealthy. He will send the boy saying, "Go, find the arrows. If I say to the boy, 'Look, the arrows are to the side of you, take them,' then you are to come. For as the Lord lives, it is safe for you, and there is no danger. But if I say to the youth, 'Look, the arrows are beyond you,' then go, for the Lord has sent you away. And as for the matter of which you and I have spoken, behold, the Lord is between you and me forever." So entirely of Jonathan's own accord, he devises a plan, promises to execute it, assess it, and then communicate it to David. And it's a pretty simple and systematic plan. He's going to plan, execute, assess, and communicate. Plan, execute, assess, and communicate. And if you have served in the military, thank you for your service. You know this process very well. I mean, this is like old hat to people who serve in the military. Now, here is a simple explanation of the plan in case you kind of got confused with the reading. Jonathan suggests that on the final day of this monthly meeting, it was a 3-day meeting, that David should hide in that same spot as they met before, near this pile of stones. Jonathan will come out for some target practice and shoot, boom, 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 3 arrows, and then send a servant boy to look for them. If Jonathan shouts to the servant that the arrows are on David's side, then David can come back safely. But if he shouts that the arrows are beyond David, then David needs to escape for his life because Saul, his father, still wants to kill him. Now, building strong alliances in the faith isn't just some nice idea. It's essential to your faith. As brothers and sisters in Christ, we are called to engage actively in the battle for our faith. And too often our spiritual friendships are just shallow and superficial. And this is not helpful when we are at spiritual war, feeling like we're being hunted down and ensnared by an enemy. And this needs to change in the church. Imagine what would happen if we committed to planning, executing, assessing, and communicating with one another about our spiritual lives, the battles we face and the snares being set for us. Imagine the support and the strength we would feel if we engaged in this kind of dialogue and process with a group of believers or merely just one other man or woman in the faith. You know, I tried this yesterday with another man. And I want to let you know, I felt so much stronger after the conversation, and he was blessed as well. So do me a favor. Step up your game this week. Reach out to one friend, start the conversation, and build some battle-ready bonds. Some battle-ready bonds. Plan, execute, assess, and communicate. Plan, execute, assess, and communicate, and see if God doesn't stir some growth in both of you. I love you guys. Take some action today and live all in for him who lived all in for you.